Okay, so here we're at the World of Fun grand opening today. It's a park that we've been working on about 2 years, and we got some of the creators here with us. We got Roger, we got Chuck, we got Russ, and we got Howard, and they all live here at the Quarry, and they did an amazing job, and great guys to work with.
And who are you?
I'm Dan.
The brains behind the project.
So we're going to go ahead and have a ribbon cutting ceremony today, and then the park will officially be open. Hey! All right. So
I get the train running.
without ado, we'll get the train up and running. Maybe.
There we are.
This is the World of Fun.
All aboard.
And the park music will start pretty soon.
Oh, I love it.
It thinks of everything.
Does the road runner come out?
What's that?
Sounds like the road runner's gonna come running out of it.
And I'll go around and do close-ups. You could literally spend hours just looking at all the details.
There's a high school marching band down there.
A high school marching band? Oh my goodness. I just can't imagine how much work, how many hours you guys put into this.
We tally it in man years.
Man years?
This for the train?
Look at that. George's Coffee Oasis, and they use the coffee pot for that. This is the Alien Center here.
Yeah. They got the troops over here too with the tank and
Oh, I'll have to check that out. There's a water park. Ooh, a ticket booth. there's people hanging out. Rock and Roll Cove. I want to go to this place. Here's the hotel. Says welcome seniors. We got a traffic circle. And Dan did this background, of course, with his painting skills. Wow, you guys should be really proud.
They did a great job.
Yes.
I don't think you can get a count of all the people in here.
These little pirates right here, they all came from France.
Oh.
See this little pirate right here, and they came from France.
French pirate?
French.
Français?
Yeah.
So how do you buy all these different parts?
Well, Carol did the negotiating in French with these.
Takes a credit card and an eBay account.
Yeah, and then they had to be internationally shipped. So I don't know. I could tell you who built stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Alien Center there, Chuck built.
Hang on.
The
I'm
Alien,
gonna zoom in.
the Alien Center, Chuck built.
And Chuck is sitting right here.
Chuck is
Hi,
right
Chuck. Do you feel connected to aliens?
And Roger, he built most of the fair rides. I would say all the fair rides.
Roger.
With maybe with this one was quite a little bit of assistance, but
Yeah.
but all the ones that were running today, he built.
So they just came in like a kit?
Yep, they come in a kit, and
Those parts are really small.
yeah.
5,000 loose pieces.
That
Yeah.
was
5,000? Did you have to use specific tools
And-
to put it together?
tweezers and yeah.
Let's see. Chuck built the Lost and Found. This is the Lost and Found with the stuff on the top of it.
Oh, cute.
And then Chuck also built. What else you built, Chuck? I know you built something. He built a couple of these. These are the Midway.
Okay.
And there's a Chuck wood-fired pizza on the other side that you can't see, but Chuck built that.
Nice job, Chuck.
Howard worked on the mountains quite a bit, and he worked on the trestle, which is spectacular.
Here, Howard, I'm going to zoom
And
in on you.
he built the
Okay.
he built the flying saucer.
You built the flying saucer from scratch?
Well, it was actually it was a saucer made like for tea, two of them, and we took two halves off the tea plate and glued them
okay.
together.
That's creative.
And he also worked on this piece here. Howard helped on this piece, and he turned the wood that went into the castle here that made this that we made into a mold and poured a water putty into.
Yeah, so if you guys are not familiar with Howard, he's a wood turner, and he makes beautiful bowls and all kinds of things out of wood. And so apparently under that castle, you turned that wood under there.
Yeah.
I turned one and he used
And
it
then
as
we made a mold
to
of
make
it, and
the
we
other.
casted each one of these.
Gosh,
Yeah.
so many steps.
And then Russ, he built the sidewalks. He built the balloon thing over there, and he built an ice cream shop there.
Oh, I want to get
And he
look
built a
at
lot of the castle.
Look at the ice cream shop. I think I missed that.
The ice cream shop is right there, kind of right there. And then he did the sidewalks, and then worked on this piece right here.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing you guys working on that.
So we got the tables now in there, and they got plates on there, and pop bottle, And let's see, what else did he work on? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I think he might have worked some in the stage too. I think he worked on some in the stage too.
Yeah, we cut out some of the plastic or the foam for the different things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For the mount. Yeah. Yeah. Mount.
Probably got enough pink foam in here to build a house.
Yeah, we did that. Merry-go-round, the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
So
So it's a team effort.
Yeah, nice
And,
work, guys.
Yeah,
And
And this is all in your apartment.
yeah.
And I'm gonna see if I can try and give you all a sense for. He built this workstation here. It's just incredible. So this was just a corner of a room. And you built a cabinet, looks like, and he's
Yeah.
got a bar over there.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of this, you can see all the behind the scenes stuff. Is that a beer cooler over there?
No, that's just a
File.
filing thing.
And then we can get a little glimpse underneath. Some
I hope I
wiring.
got all that. I didn't know.
The key is storage space.
Yeah.
Storage space. Yeah, you do really well with getting it
Yeah.
all
And
together.
then I got this that opens up that I got my train parts into. So.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he had some different spare parts in there and
Okay.
parts under the radiator. Where you would.
Oh yeah, he's really making use of his space. And that's cool. So you've been in here. This is your view out the window.
Yep.
So Dan, you've been in here during this whole pandemic,
Yep.
just working away.
Yep.
What a great distraction from the rest of the world.
Yeah. Like you said, I spent. Carol came out one day and I was just standing over there and I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I wish I was here."
Oh, I bet. I know. And you showed me before you can actually take some of the pieces off.
Yeah. I'll take a few pieces off. Like this all comes apart.
Look at that.
This all comes apart.
So people can see what's kind of underneath.
Yeah.
That's the water slide. So that's the pink foam the guys were talking about.
Yeah. This is how it's all made.
Wow, so much work. I remember you guys working on it when it was pink foam.
Yeah. It comes apart even more, but
Well, that's all right.
yeah.
I think a rock fell down here.
Water pipe.
Water pipe.
Comes apart will you ever get it together again.
I know.
Oh yeah, it goes together. I wish
Here's a picture of us in the middle of the start and about the middle of.
Oh, that's right. Here, I'm gonna turn it away from the light so we
Oh,
don't
okay.
get the glare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. So that was just bare wood
Mm-hmm.
planks. I remember hearing you guys drilling down the hall.
Yeah.
So that was 2 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when you were getting a little further along.
Yep. You can recognize the same things.
Yeah,
And in the middle of this, we built another train,
that's right.
the mobile train that we show around.
This
Quarry,
downstairs.
we
yeah.
have
Yeah.
better
That's-
conditions.
Yeah, that's the one you
And
can
so,
actually bring around the
In
building.
2.5 years, we built this one and the mobile train.
Wow.
And there's guys that have been working on their layouts 25 years that don't have
I know.
half what's going on.
You guys are motivated. And then on top of that, Dan is a really talented painter, and he coaches people with painting on Sundays. I'm just going to briefly zone in on some of, not only his paintings, but his metalwork, right?
This way. Yeah, I did sculpting.
Sculpting. And he likes to work in large scale.
On the wall there.
Yeah, look at those. Beautiful. And you did this heron as well. Very creative.
Yeah. this is, I was trying to show them, this is how they all, this is the clay and wax of that heron,
Oh, okay.
before it was bronzed.
Wow.
Right.
It's great that you can stay creative during this indoor time.
Plus I work on 2 other railroads.
You do? When do you have time for that?
During the week.
That's amazing.
So,
Well, I look forward to spending some time interviewing you, probably one-on-one, but it's been great to be part of this ribbon cutting with all of you, and congratulations. That's awesome.
all right, well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, now we are with Dan Ratterman in apartment 333, which he says is his favorite number. Dan, I thought we would just interview you apart from the men's group, the train group, because you know, you're kind of the brains behind it, and you're the one that's been working on it all of these months during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into trains?
Well, let's see. I was a sculptor, and so in sculpting you use foam and you use all these things, and you build things and you make things and you put things together, and so I'm not exactly sure how I got into it. I went to Southwest Washington Model Railroad Club and went there for a while after I retired and started going there. And when I got there wasn't anything for me to do that I liked, because I don't really like running the trains.
Mm-hmm.
I like building the trains.
Oh.
But I'm beginning to like to run the trains more. So
Okay.
it came last. It wasn't the first thing on the list. So I built a layout kind of I built quite a few layouts, and they never went anywhere. One got too big and the other one was too small, and I did actually end up building a smaller scale than this. It's called N scale, in my house that I lived in before I moved here. And it was quite a large layout. I had the whole it was like 13 by 25, and I had it around the edge, and it was just about done. And then we decided that we needed to move, so I had to just tear everything off the wall and just get rid of it all.
Oh.
So when I got here, it was like I've been working on 2 other layouts with 2 gentlemen. I can't call them elderly anymore. So just 2 gentlemen. And so they taught me quite a bit, and gave me the courage to try my own again, and so I thought, well, you know what, I would like to do something at the quarry that brings other people into it, the men, and so I thought maybe I could do something. Whether it would turn out or not, I didn't know, but a model railroad club or some kind of building club or something, and ended up that I decided to go ahead and try the model railroad club, and that's kind of how I got started. And we started this layout in 2018, and then we were working on it, and then I had kind of a little setback where I didn't have any place to put it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought maybe there might be a place in the quarry, but then it turned out there wasn't a place for it in the quarry. So I got a little discouraged. It took me about a month to get over it, and I kept thinking to myself, you know what? I got a little bit of space in front of my car, and I'll just build a model railroad that I can just move out and move on wheels and move it wherever I want to take it, and put it back in front of my car. Nobody had to worry about storing it or anything. And so in the middle of this layout, the amusement park layout, we built another layout that's a mobile train layout that people have probably seen. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
it's a little town, and a lot of the town is named after Rock Creek for the quarry because it's rocks, and so we kind of made the little town Rock Creek, and the guys really had a good time putting it together, and there's a lot of design behind it, which I really liked. I'm kind of detailed. I like design, so it was kind of unique, I still like to show it around, but
Yeah.
but with the pandemic, we've had to put that on the back shelf, and
Yeah. And that's still in the garage.
still in the garage in the basement.
And you managed to figure out how to get that in the elevator, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it goes through the elevator, it goes when it folds up, it's only 2 feet wide, so it goes through any door here at the quarry, so it can go anywhere. We've had it over in memory care, we've had it over in assisted living, and then we've had it in the independent side too. So
Very cool.
yeah, I think the people over in memory care, I think, really enjoyed it. They were all, really. I just think they really enjoyed it. So
Yeah,
and the
definitely.
guys really enjoyed showing it. So
Yeah.
so give the guys a good feeling, and that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you mentioned when you were building this, what exactly do you call it?
It's an amusement park.
Well, is there a term for like a train set or village that you make?
It's not a village.
Right. That's why I'm asking.
It's definitely. It started out. Yeah, it's an amusement park, and it's called the World of Fun because during the pandemic, I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't go to any place, so I ordered everything off of eBay.
So from all over the world.
Amazon, and it came from all over the world.
Wow.
From France, clean overseas. Like Carol negotiated some stuff helped me negotiate some stuff in French for the pirates, and
That's awesome. How do they say yar in French?
I'll have to refer to my translator.
I don't know if Carol's the interpreter. She didn't know she'd be in this video.
And she had to negotiate, and she had to go. I got cue cards. Could you move that prompter a little closer?
Oh my gosh.
It's called a train layout.
Yeah.
Amusement park train layout.
Train layout. There we go. I couldn't remember what to call it.
Yeah.
The other day when I took a video, I think Roger Morey mentioned to me that, and I couldn't see it from the side I was on, that
Yeah, go ahead.
I needed to see one part where the military was.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So this is an alien invasion,
Oh,
and the
alien?
alien has got stuck in the mountain, crash landed in the mountain.
oh,
You can
there's
see
the alien right
You can
there.
see the crack that the alien, when it hit the mountain,
Oh
made a big
yeah.
crack.
Uh-huh.
And so the military was called out, and we got the tank that came up the road here, and then we've got army guys here,
Oh yeah.
and then we got down inside there, we've got the Jeep down there with the command set up,
Oh right.
and then this is a ride that rides through the alien mountain,
Very cool.
and just knocked a guy over.
Uh-oh, casualty.
Yep. So yeah, and this model is built after exact replica of Area 51 Alien Center.
Really?
So I tried to match the colors and everything about it, and it looks pretty
Oh.
much just like the building
That is
at
so
Area
cool.
51 Visitor Center.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite part of this layout? World of Fun layout?
Do I have a favorite part? No, not really.
Yeah. It's all pretty
I
cool.
do. I like Main Street. I think Main Street is the best with the parade and the wedding, and it goes up to the castle. So there's a view right here that if you could just shrink down and you can look right through here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see all the way through, and you see all the.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see, but.
Oh, no, I think I got it. Yeah. That's
So I think that's I like that view the best about the whole thing. But I just got a new little train, so I'm really liking this. It's really pretty, and
It is.
it sounds really good. I can run it for you if you want.
Sure.
You want me to run it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what size of a train is this?
This is a HO scale.
Okay.
So yeah, and the fact that it's kind of nice that the fair rides actually work. They're I don't know. It's plastic, and they all had to be kind of modified with metal stuff, and it's to work real good. And anyway, so, but this is a little light comes on.
Oh yeah. It's a great sound. Sounds so real.
Tap it on its little caboose head right there. Just touch it. It'll start. Other end. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah. It sounds like a real train.
It's a model train, so there are these little quirks that go with it. That's the old station.
I can just imagine how in awe children would be of this too.
All aboard! Kind of a short run.
Okay. Oh, cool.
This is where I do everything. I didn't put it away today. This is my
Oh,
little.
good. We can see it.
This is the way the space is. I do my work on a garbage can.
But it's definitely not garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you've got little types of grass here in buckets. Static grass. Interesting.
There's a little machine that it's kind of interesting because if you put the grass on, you put glue down, and then you got this little thing that creates static, and then you put it on, and it kind of poofs the grass up,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like if you get it too close, it'll zap you. It's just
Oh.
it's just like the paddles on your chest.
Oh, wow.
Just go, whew, and it's like, I mean, it's really it's an electrical shock. So I told the guys, I said, I'll take care of all
okay.
the static grass. I don't want to shock you all.
Yeah. It looks like you're working on something down here.
Now that's a stockyard that I've been working on, and it's going to go to another guy's layout that I work on.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a stockyard, so that's what I've been working on this week.
Very cool.
And we've been working on some motorcycles. They built a little golf cart last week, and so this I painted one of them, and then this is a motorcycle that we're gonna paint. So this is a
Wow.
and this
What do you use to paint those?
just acrylic paint.
But I mean, do you have a tiny little brush?
Yeah, I got little brushes.
Hmm.
So yeah, so that's what the guys were working on Monday. So
Oh, fun.
yeah, and so they were working a little bit on the stockyard too. And they did a little bit on the stockyard. So
That's great.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Yo, you're welcome.
And
Glad you could come.
yeah, and we look forward to the time when you can bring your portable train set around again too.
Yeah, me too. And hopefully we're gonna get the place where we can bring other club members in to see the layout too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I know there's a lot of the different people that I work do stuff with that would like to see it. So
Yeah.
so and I think the guys will get a sense of pride when they start showing it to
Oh,
the train.
totally,
I know,
yeah.
especially when they ooh and ah.
Right.
Because I know they will.
Yeah, they're meant to be seen. Well, you do so much for our community, you know, besides the train. You also teach painters on Sundays, and I heard you're doing some clay project now. So
Well, I'm thinking about doing it. Carol wants some. She wants some 3-dimensional fish, so I'm trying to think of how I could involve maybe some people to see, do some sculpting
cool.
and then cast them and then pour them in water putty.
Oh, that's great.
So that's kind of the process that I use for the bronze, but
Mhm.
they're all metal, and this would just be water putty. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so
Well, thanks.
yeah, the water putty's down there in the cans. I got 3 cans of it. So it's just
Okay.
like,
Oh yeah, you're all ready for that.
I'm ready.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your creativity with us.
Oh, you're welcome.